It's good to see that they have been going in and eating.
Yep. They eat mostly the alfalfa.
Right. Water.
It dries it out nicely when that door is open.
It does. She doesn't like being in there with just that buck, huh? You guys are so cute. Getting big. One day, we'll get some automatic doors. But for now, crank doors are what our budget allows. What? Oh, I know. It's hard just being in here with the boy, huh? Oh, so unhappy.
So unhappy. So unhappy.
Chew will need to come out. You're well, I'm going to do a walkthrough. If you and Ron want to go and get your air compressor.
Yep. We better take off.
Okay.
We can get back before dark.
Yeah.
Maybe get stuff moved out to the field.
Oh, it is a nice day out. Got to appreciate these. It is November 14th, I do believe. And we're able to turn our ones that just got bred out on pasture still. We took most of the bucks out today and left 3 in just to cover anybody who did not get bred on the first 2 cycles. So now I'm just going to look at the babies. Everybody else is going to get a new air compressor. We are harvesting corn. My girls. These girls, to encourage more milk supply, are getting fed corn, and we add to the corn some molasses, lasahol, basic H, which is a dewormer, and we mix that all together. You can see that video on our Facebook page. May of this year, we showed a video of how we mix up our corn. We use a cement mixer. Let's see, we've got a little space in here. Hope nobody buries themselves in there, little girls. Okay, nobody in there. And I think this week, a little later on in the week, we're going to core our doelings. They're looking like they have some lice. And then the babies here will get their second overeating or CDT shot. And then we will also give them the pneumonia vaccine, our vet-approved calf vaccine, and it's an intranasal, so we just put 1 cc of that up their nose. Take a video of that. Go check these girls' water. Looks good. As one thing that we're going to be working on in the next couple of years is getting some automatic waterers set out. Right now we just have these tubs with a float, and the float, you know, of course, is hooked to the hydrant. These do not work, however, in the winter time. So once it gets below freezing, everything freezes up. So it would be nice to have automatic waterers that have a heating system in them, so we don't have to worry about, you know, coming out, draining hoses, taking the float off, you know, worried that they don't have water. And we have a few around the place, just not enough for the amount of pens that we've made. It takes a lot of feed for the girls here that are feeding babies, for them to keep an adequate milk supply going for their babies. We do have the creep feed pen for the babies, but again, it takes them a couple of weeks to really start going in there and start eating, and almost 2 months before they really start getting in there and really benefiting from having creep feed. So, and then after that, then they take off, and then we back the does off on their amount of feed, so they're not producing as much. And then we start the weaning process after that. But we're a couple of months away from that. Hi, Queenie. Hi, Queenie. Looking good, Mama. And of course, got their lick tubs, so they get all the vitamins as well that they need. Hello, Robin. Hello, Robin. Oh, don't let me eat you. Let me eat you. Yes. Hello, Chunky. Hello, Chunky. Alright. And we'll head back up here. We need to close some gates, open some gates, all of that good stuff, since we sorted the bucks out this morning and trailered them up to the other place. We get asked a lot of questions about our hoop barn. You know, it doesn't have insulation, and South Dakota winters are pretty notorious for getting extremely cold. And since this doesn't have insulation, everybody asks, oh, how do you keep it warm? Well, the body heat from the goats when they come in really helps. And then this tarp letting sunlight in when we do have the sunshine in the wintertime helps immensely. walked right by their water without really looking at it. Looks like drinking from it. And this is the watering system we use for these gals. And we set it up this way so they have to come in to the barn to get a drink. And at night when we put them in with their babies, then they have water. And then hopefully what that encourages them to do is bring their babies in so they can get into the creep feeder. And encouraging them to eat. No, you don't need to come in. You need to go out there and eat. Okay, so here is the setup that we have. Got our old John Deere tractor here that we hook up to the grain auger. And we'll head over to our cornfield, which is about 6 miles away, and we'll fill that up. And then we pull it on over to here and auger it into, this is actually a little granary that's split. And this side here is where we put the corn. Yeah. So hopefully I'll be able to catch some video when that happens. It'll be great for my allergies. And right now, like I said, everybody else went to run over to get a new air compressor tank because our old one decided it wasn't going to do the job anymore. And as you can see, these are pretty big tires, so you kind of need a bigger size air compressor to fill these. And let's just hope that they hold with a lot of corn and this big old beast here. So you do not want to replace those tires because, let's be honest, they're a bit spendy. And so this last week was a little bit of getting prepared for winter. And so this weekend we came out to do a pathway for in the winter time to haul our bales so we don't have to go up on the road, which last year no plows really came down. We had winter storms that lasted 3 to 4 days and completely blew in the road. So what we decided to do was take the end of this pen, and as you can see, we moved it up. Okay, today we are giving the babies their second overeating shot, and then we are also giving them their intranasal for pneumonia. So what we did is we chased everybody in, and then we sorted them off through here, and then the ones we couldn't sort we did have to catch individually. We're kind of used to that, but they sorted pretty good for the most part. So now we're just preparing the syringes for it, and we'll run them up into this little pen here, catch them, give them their shots, and then they'll come back out, and then they can go back out with their moms. So 2 cc's of overeating and 1 cc of intranasal up the nose. Okay.
Sterile water and powder in here.
Yep, this is for the intranasal. So this is how you do it. For those of you who have not, put some air in there, and then you suck the sterile solution into your syringe. And you want to use at least a 50 cc gun like we are using, so you can get almost all of it into there.
Actually, this is 50 cc's right here.
Yeah, 50. See that? And you put it into the powder. Now we get the 50 dose bottles, but if you don't have that many, I think they have 25 dose bottles. Because once you mix this up, then you have to use it. Because after it's mixed like this,
it's a modified live virus.
Yep, modified live virus, so once it's mixed, you got to use it. It can't sit in the fridge and be used later on.
Finish putting the water in.
So you mix it, and then you put it back in this syringe.
There, you want to take that. There we go.
And then you take the needle off. And then you put the nasal cannula on.
We're ready to go. For cattle, it's 2 cc's. For goats, it's 1.
Yep. So you set it for 1.
Fix my hair.
Data. Again, 2 cc's of overeating, or CDT. And then 1 cc of the intranasal. That's all you need to protect them against pneumonia. It's worked very well for us.
Maybe you want to show them.
Yep. And this is what we use for the intranasal pneumonia vaccine. And again, it does say bovine, but our vet did approve it for use on the goats.
Because we do know they will be asking.
Well, they don't like it, but it's good for them. And we do change needles about every 10, 15 kids. Yeah. Again, you just check your needle to make sure that it's still sharp. There's no barbs on the end. And you just run your finger along the end of the needle. And if you can feel anything, that's how you know when it's time to change the needle. See? Yep, just like that. Yep. Nope, sorry. I'm like, let me lock you in there. Okay. Now we'll let you guys back with your moms. Yeah, I know. That was a lot for you guys, wasn't it? Should we move this aside first? Should we move this aside first so when they come in they... Okay. The camera goes like that. Okay, guys. I'll let you, Matt. You know, your babies can come to you. See? Hello, big sport. Oh. Really like to do your hooves. Look who comes running. She loves her baby. Your mom's inside. I know who your mom is. I do. I know who your mommy is. She's inside. She is. Alright, we will step inside where it's hi. I'm like, that little baby there running, that is Robin's baby. And Robin already ran inside.
I can't remember. What did Robin have? I even helped her.
Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. Man, where are you? If I have enough energy to come out tomorrow, that one girl with the really bad hooves, we should do her. Geez, even your hooves are bad.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. And I would like to also take that trailer, bring it around, and load these up. Since I see, yeah, like about like a week after we had carried them out back. Oh, sweetheart. Oh yeah. No.
Oh, I'm glad we got that done.
Yep. Have to remember. It's today the 18th, November 18th. Work to the babies with their second CDT and their intranasal. I'll have to record that down. Aren't you pretty? Of course, you're a boy.
Robin. Well, my kid's out here somewhere.
She's all the way out there, Robin. She went all the way out there. Either that or that was one of Queenie's. I keep getting those mixed. You have some really nice kiddos. I know. Oh, it's so nice out. Alright, that concludes working the babies. Thank you so much for watching our videos. Again, like, subscribe, so we can continue to make videos. And we'll see you guys again next time.